Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. So Middle Tennessee's with less than ideal field position as they come out for their first possession. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Makes a quick grab. Gets some space and on the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Blue Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Receiver makes the grab, finds room at the 30. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow it down. The impact players are just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot ball's incomplete, but a lot of contact there. And here comes the penalty flag. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff heading left. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the 1st down.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
But as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Bringing pressure. That pass is hauled in over the middle.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Stout defense. They stuff him from this angle. I don't think he got the 1st down.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And they've got the returner corralled. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. And he'll set up to throw. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards and pop like that.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the 1st down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the 1st down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The Blue Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't get it.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He missed it. And with the miss, we remain tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And now from the pistol formation. First down. They're going to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Clock stops. Timeout taken by the offense. And the Blue Raiders trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Oh, he tosses it back. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The Blue Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught for the completion. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. The back's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they will claim the second half lead. So with blowout pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Get this. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's moving out of the pocket. It looks like he's going to run it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Morales. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Blue Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down. And
it's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. They're trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete on the crossing route. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The Blue Raiders come to the line in a hurry-up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field.
just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Pitch to the back. Finding space at the 20. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Second down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Oh, look out, the football is free. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's running out of time here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Irish. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught downfield. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Blue Raiders will come to the line to run the hurry up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Good enough for first down yardage. The Blue Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually,
another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.